No word yet as to when local government elections will be called. This as the Attorney General is considering the ruling of the Privy Council on the extension of local government officials' tenure from December 2, 2022 for 1 year, following the proclamation of the sections of the Miscellaneous Provisions Local Government Reform Act 2022. More in this report.
Primary legal advisor to the government, Attorney General Reginald Armour, is now actively considering the ruling by the Privy Council.
I am consulting with learned senior counsel from whom I am taking advice. The decision was handed down, I think, about 3 hours ago, and I am giving consideration to it for the advice that I will give to the Cabinet. The decision ultimately as to when an election is to be called will be for the Prime Minister.
He is buoyed by the majority's ruling that the 1-year extension of the local government term does not contravene the Constitution.
The government accepts those parts of the Privy Council's ruling which rejected the arguments of the Privy Council, of the claimant, that there was any objective by that legislation to defer the election, and any attempt by, as argued by the claimant's arguments, that the amendments were for an unlawful purpose or were effected in breach of the Constitution.
AG Armour notes the amendments to the Municipal Corporations Act were designed to improve the legislative enabling framework within which local government will be implemented for the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Nothing in the way of these amendments and nothing in the decision of the Privy Council can support any argument that this government, by these amendments, was seeking to disenfranchise the rights of the citizens of this country to vote their elected representatives into office.
Mr. Armour says the decision of the Privy Council is one with a political dimension, and there will be those who seek to misrepresent and make political capital out of the decision, and posits that any misrepresentation of the judgment can border on contempt.
I would recommend to the daily media, print media, to publish this judgment in full as a pullout in the Sunday newspapers, so that the citizens of this country can read this judgment at their leisure and not have to rely on misrepresentations of the judgment by those who will wish to misrepresent what it says so as to make political capital out of it.
On Thursday, 5 law lords ruled by a majority of 3-2 to allow the appeal. Karen Cozier-Phillip, TTT News.